Good morning, Geranium. Welcome to Lesson 7 of Digital Artists. Today we're going to work on a thank you card project, and we're also going to learn the pen tool, which may be helpful to us when we design some of the icons. So let's get started. This is the schedule for today. So in this video, you're going to embark on individual learning. So I'm going to brief you about the thank you card project, and in this card, we're going to create flora and fauna, which is flowers and leaves. So we're going to learn how we can use the compound shapes as well as the pen tool to create them. Then for individual activity, you will need to work on your thank you card on Gravit, save your work, and then come back to eCampus to do the last lesson quiz. Once done, that will be the end of IT HBL for today. So today's activity is to create a thank you card. We are going to actually sell this for Project Braveheart, so create a nice one to appreciate someone in general. Okay, in your card, you need to include text and icons. And today's icons, we're going to work on flora and fauna, which is flowers and leaves. So here are some examples that I have. So in the next two videos, I actually have a full demonstration of how I created them in case you're interested to watch and learn. If not, you're free to design your own thank you card. All right? So for today's card, do start by creating icons. So for example, you can create some flowers and leaves using the Gravit shapes that you already are familiar with. Okay, and don't forget, do explore using different tools. When you're finished designing your icon, you can also add a line of text to say thank you using the text tool, the letter T button. Okay, so let's learn. Okay, how do we create flowers? Very simple. Here are some examples that I have. You can also create your very own examples. All you need to do is to go to the Gravit's shape library, okay, and pick out the shapes that you need and then change their fill color and arrange them nicely. Now, a more interesting flower to make is a lotus flower. So for this flower itself, I have actually made use of three shapes, a circle, a triangle, as well as a heart. And I combine them in unique ways using also the compound shape tool, Subtract. Okay, so let's watch a quick video on how I made this. So I start off by flipping a triangle upside down, bringing it on top of a circle, selecting both the circle and the triangle, and then doing a subtract compound shape. So this will minus the triangle from the circle. Once done, I flip a heart vertically upside down and shift it behind the circle and triangle subtracted shape. And this is how you create a lotus flower. Very easy. Okay, leaves are a bit more interesting. So here are some examples of leaves that you can try. So these are simple leaves that I simply use the library shapes to create. So we will be using like an oval from the ellipse tool and a rectangle from the square. Okay, or you can use a heart and flip it upside down to make more of a realistic leaf shape. Okay, something interesting is an asymmetrical leaf. So for this leaf itself, I didn't use the library shapes. I actually used a new tool called the pen tool to create it. Now, before I show you the demonstration, let's learn a bit about this pen tool. A pen tool is a tool on Gravit that allows you to create lines or shapes, and we call them paths. Okay, so paths can either be angular, which is comprising of straight lines, or it can be curved, which comprises of curved lines. Okay, so this will allow you to have the flexibility of creating any line and shape that you want. So how do we use it? Simply click onto the pen tool and click onto your page to add the first point. Once done, you can decide on what path you want to draw, and then you can finish it by clicking on the pointer. So for drawing the path, if you want to draw an angular shape or angular path, you will just need to click on the page to add more points. So here is a quick GIF to show you how it works. So click onto the pen tool and just click, 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 click the page multiple times to create your shape. Once done, click onto the pointer, and that will allow you to change the fill color and do other adjustments. Okay, now the next thing is a curved shape. So if you want to do curved shapes instead, click, hold it there, and drag on the page to add more points. So here's a quick GIF to illustrate this point. So click and drag, and then you can click back to your first point to complete the shape. Once done, click the pointer. Okay, we're going to watch this GIF one more time. Click the pen, click the first point, click and drag the second, and so on. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. And then join back and then use the pointer to start adjusting it. Okay, this is quite a tricky tool to use, and it does take a lot of practice to master it. Okay, so if you really don't want to use this today, that is totally fine. It's just that today we are going to learn about it because I want you to be exposed to it. Okay, so to create that asymmetrical leaf shape, here is a quick demo. I basically use the pen tool, click the first point of the leaf, move diagonally across, click and drag to create a curve. And then all I need to do is just click back to the first point to complete the leaf shape. Once done, click onto the pointer, and then you can adjust the color, size, whatever. To create the line in the middle, click the pen tool, click the first point, click the next point, drag and curve. Finish, click the pointer. Okay, then you can modify it from here. Alright, if this is too complicated, just use the basic library shapes to create other leaf patterns. Okay, so once again, everyone, it's time for you to work on your thank you card activity on Gravit. Okay, you can watch the demonstration videos below to get an idea of what you can do to create them. Okay, have fun. See you next time.